Hi everybody, my name is Roberta Robbins and welcome to my channel. I thought I would do a reading for this new moon that's coming up in September here. So that'd be the new moon in Virgo. And know that for September, there is an overall September reading already up. And we also have two posts for the last couple of weeks of September. One just posted that will include a little bit of the energy that is going over this week for the new moon. So the new moon is on the 17th of September. And I was just about to wrap up because I did the weekly, and I just thought, let's do a reading for this new moon. I sometimes pop these in here and there, and I just felt called to do one for us. So I'm going to grab a few different cards here, seeing what's wanting to join us. This is a collective reading, guys, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you're interested in personal readings, I do a few of those. I open a few of those up on my calendar each month. You can reach out directly. My information is in the description of this reading. To book that or to inquire, just reaching here, getting some cards for us. Most common one I find that I do is monthly forecasts, energies, also seasonal ones, and then yearly ones. And then usually with those, most people want those as a session that they come on with, like within the call with me, and I make sure I give some time that you can ask some questions to whatever is coming up in your life at the time. So I always post the cards I use in the description. You'll find them below. And let's see, I feel like we might want something else here. What else? All right, I'm gonna grab this here. I got a few decks that are already out, just reaching for them beside me. All right, so I think I do, what messages? Let's put these over here. Keep this one out. This one, we'll put this over here. Slide that one over there. So we'll get an overall, what does Spirit want us to be aware of and working with? What kind of wisdom, magic, guidance, what is for the collective that this new moon of Virgo is bringing in for us to bring our attention to? As for our highest good, what is the theme, the message, the wisdom that is coming in this new moon of Virgo would like us to bring our attention to? Ooh, cards flying out here. Have faith in your dreams. That is a beautiful card. I actually don't think I've seen that card before. It's a beautiful card. Have faith in your dreams. Perfect with the new moon. I really find that this particular new moon in Virgo, we need to stop and assess as we are about to look towards the end of 2020. It's been quite a big year, and 21 is going to be, it's going to be bringing lots of new other things too. So we're kind of just getting going on some new shifting that's happening within the world. So it's really important that we stop and slow down. This season we are in with Virgo asks us to stop and go within to what is important, what new structures, what new routines, what needs our attention, especially in the physical plane of life. So that could be things that we physically see and do, and it could be like also like our careers, our relationships of this physical realm. What needs to be clear for us, and for us to remember, saying, have faith and remember in your dreams. Remember your dreams. Have you taken some time to remember what the essence of your dreams are? Because we need to get clear as we move that energetic. We want to put it into the rest of this year so that as we move into the new year in 3.5 months, which will go in no time, that we have an energetic sense of where we're going and what we're wanting to manifest. All right, guys. This is one of my newer decks, Spellcasting, I believe it's called. Great deck, beautiful imagery. It's a very slippery shuffling deck. Another theme, guys, that this new moon in Virgo would like for us to pay attention to and be aware of. What message? Spirit guide. Spirit guide. I don't know if you can see that with there's like a reflection there, a bounce, a harmony, the yin, the yang, the sacred mirror. A sacred mirror and a sacred mirror of ourselves. So are we listening? Are we listening, I would say, to our higher selves, our soul selves, and right now, and letting that come through to be heard? It goes nicely with the dreams. Have faith in your dreams. And this is a new deck for me. And we're going to use, I think, probably 3 new decks tonight. One more card for this new moon in Virgo on September 17th. We have Wolf. Be independent, but work together. And so this is beautiful mirroring again here, right? So parent, child, knowing that you have to work together, both holding your own medicine and energy. But, you know, so being strong, being independent in who you are, but knowing we need to collaborate, we need to come together. And this is the new energetics that we have actually been calling forth and seeking for a long time now, is the standing in our own power and yet calling in and working together, knowing those that we are working together with are standing in their own power and own medicine. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to do a little divine masculine and feminine bouncing here, conversation going back and forth. Ooh, we do not, we need all those. Feeling that just because of, with Mars in retrograde, Venus in a very strong fire sign in her power, Mars is going to be able to hear the divine masculine, or sorry, the divine feminine a bit more easier over the next 2 months. That's what's going to be asked of him, and that he feels and knows that within himself, that aspect. So that's, to think of this, you can think of this with a relationship, a conversation between the two, but I would say I invite you to always look at the divine masculine and feminine within yourself. And, you know, we can also be looking at this collectively as energetic. So you'll know which one you want to read through. I find that when I'm listening to other people's readings, I just know what I need. If I need to hear it as a relationship, if I need to hear it within myself, or I need to look at the energetic collectively between the divine masculine and feminine energies that are going on in the world. So the divine masculine over here, or feminine over here. So what the energetics during this full moon? What is the divine masculine feeling? What's that? What is he feeling? What are his feelings, his emotions with this new moon? So we have death, rebirth, the 4 of Swords, and then the 7 of Pentacles. All right. So there is definitely something that is being let go of here for the divine masculine. Something is coming to light to die, to be done with, to end, to complete, so that there may be a rebirthing, and that there is a much needed rest that is happening for the divine masculine during this new moon. And that from this, there is so many things that will be birthing, new possibilities, new options, that once the death, rebirth, and the rest that needs to go with it, that he'll be able to put his energy towards things that he truly, truly wants in his life. It's like he needs to have that rest to get clear, that a part of him has to be let go of, to lay to rest, in order to get to here, to this beautiful abundance. Let's get another deck for the feminine. Okay. What's the divine feminine? What is she feeling? What is her emotional state during this new moon in Virgo? Three of Pentacles, and we're working together. Three of Cups. Wow. And the Queen of Cups. I was going to say, if we get another 3 there, guys, that was going to be a lot of movement, abundance, actually a lot of Jupiter. I'm hearing Jupiter energy, which is interesting because Jupiter's has gone direct just a few days ago. So 3 of Pentacles, the working together to manifest something. So they're feeling like there is support, a birthing, a collaboration, emotionally feeling satisfied with the support and what's coming, and that there's emotionally she's feeling very satisfied and fulfilled, and there's a celebration. Her cup is full with celebration, and that the Queen of Cups here, very divine, feminine card coming here, being very balanced within her emotions and herself. So there's this collaboration, feeling very supported in the physical world. She's feeling very supported by others in her emotional world, and that she herself is strong. She is the Queen of Cups within herself. So the feminine's feeling very balanced emotionally with this new moon. Very emotionally. 2 Cups, 1 Pentacle. And like I said, the divine masculine here is knowing, feeling like this ending, this closure, and this rest that has to just be done. He has to rest, and he feels it, and it feels a little exposed. He's feeling, I see this card here, she's in like like almost a nest, and she's got like a heart here. It's like her heart is open, it's resting. She's kind of got some things, swords, as this 4 of Swords is, but 4 is that grounding, for the number itself, the grounding, stability that is needed to rest in order for the divine masculine to feel what his dreams. Remember, have faith in your dreams, work with others. We're seeing that through here. And so he's feeling like he knows he has to take this journey. He has to make some decisions. He has to rest and go within. He has to be a little more vulnerable. And it's time for him to start thinking about his own dreams and what he wants. All right. Okay, so what else do we want to ask? So that's, what they're feeling, emotionally going through. Divine masculine thinking. This is what his emotional state is. What are his thoughts and words that he wants to speak and share outwards? What is in the heart and the throat that wants to come forth during this new moon for the divine masculine? Judgment. Hermit. We just had that come up. our last reading. And the Lovers. Wow, guys. Yeah, the Divine Masculine. Wow. There is a lot shifting for the Divine Masculine. There is a releasing of judgments on himself, on others, releasing burdens within himself. I feel like there'll be possibly words and energies that will be spoken and said for there to be healing. But there's once again this going within and being stronger within himself to know wisdom and truth and to shine light, but it's coming from the source of himself. And then we have the Lovers. And with this, we always think of lovers in sacred union and coming together, and that he may be stepping more into what his desires, what he chooses and wants for love, but also a decision. When we see the Lovers card, we think passion and fire and drive, right? Sensuality, sexuality, but also a decision. A decision may have to be made. He will be choosing something for himself. All right, so the Divine Masculine, what is she wanting to express, to say, to bring out into the world during this new moon in Virgo? Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. There's some hurt, there's some pain, there's some things that she wants to express, to heal. She, the Queen, we have the Queen of Cups over here, and now I have the Queen of Pentacles. And so the earthing and the knowing in her physical body, she wants this healing. She's ready to move forward. Hurts and pains of things from the past wants to be healed. She wants to express herself and her wholeness in this physical realm. She wants to leave burdens behind. She wants to move into that love and that transformation. She wants to speak this, feel this, act this out within her life, to experience it. Say what needs to be said. Feel what has to be felt. So that she can be in her divine, grounded, earth woman, earth mother energy. She knows that there's some healings, things that she's ready. She's ready almost like to witness, to hold them and move forward stronger because of them. Alrighty. So what last message here? So we have the emotional, the physical, what's wanting to be expressed and put out into the world. What is, Spirit, what is the Divine Masculine's highest truth and desire to be felt, to be expressed? What is Divine Masculine's truest desire that he wants to be expressed? There's one, Ace of Wands, a Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords. There's this bounce here, another nine, a nine, another nine. I have a lot of nines, a lot of endings, a death, rebirth, a lot of endings here, but we have this beginning from this highest truth here, an Ace of Cups. Perfect. So really the divine masculine during this during this new moon, guys, the new moon in Virgo, he's having to have these endings, right? The rest, but then the awakening, the choice, the energy. And as we come here, it's the new beginnings of passion, of emotions, of cup filled, of love, of knowing, to stepping into his intuition, his passion, setting a course and moving ahead. Knowing there might be some obstacles and things in the way, but he's ready to take his choices, his energy, his thoughts, everything. He's about to take all what he's been learning, going through, and start to step forward. Even though there might be some struggles, but there's endings, so you can have these beginnings. A very powerful, a more emotionally passionate, balanced divine masculine as he moves forward. This is what he's seeking. This is his desire. And for the divine feminine, what is her truest desires that are rising and coming to the surface during this new moon? The divine feminine's deepest, truest desires. The Magician, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Wands. All right. She is seeking, desiring to be the master, the magician, the master of her medicines, of all that she is, to balance within herself, knowing that there may be also some struggles, some things that might pull some light and dark within herself, but there is a balance and a harmony, and she's willing to fight for this for herself. And with the Two of Wands, she is setting out, she's taking action and ready to set off into a journey for herself, a new journey. She knows this, she knows she has celebration, partnership, collaboration. She knows she is strong within her emotions and her physical realm. She understands a little bit of the hurt and the struggles, but she's coming through with her medicines, her wisdom, her gifts, all that she has collected through her journey. And obviously this beautiful card, it's on his wings. He's got all these little trinkets, things hanging. The knowing, the union. There's I don't think you can probably pick this up, but above his head, there's an infinity sign right there. And there is an infinity sign, I believe it was over here on the card for the lovers. Oh no, it might have been on the death and rebirth, actually, that I saw it. So there's some mirroring that's definitely happening here. All right, so let's have one last message. We'll use this last deck that I pulled. A message for each of the divine masculine and feminine on this new moon in Virgo. What message does Spirit have guiding and supporting the divine masculine on this new moon in Virgo? Tender embrace. Tender embrace. The partnership, the gentleness. I feel like this, for those obviously that are reading this for a relationship, there's this gentleness, the tenderness, the embrace, but also, getting this as the divine masculine understanding the embrace within himself and how to work also with the divine feminine within the world, within relationships, and within himself. This number is 22 here, so partnerships, creating the stability when we add that up into a 4. So tender embrace, which the bottom card is seeing beyond. So I just felt like that was important to say that that's what his bottom card is seeing beyond, seeing more, trusting more. And message to leave with the divine feminine. Great big love. Great big love. Stepping in and giving more and loving more. The more she journeys and knows her truth, the more love there is, the more she has to offer as she sets out on her journey, as she wields her medicine and magic in the world. And her bottom card is shining through, which is interesting because the masculine was seen beyond, and she is shining through. So beautiful. Once again, there's this reflection, this dance that's happening between the divine masculine and feminine, which is, like I said, always happening within us, but also collectively within all types of relationships and in those romantic relationships too, all kinds. So hopefully you guys find that insightful and supportive. I would say, remember, this isn't just a reading to think of just for on or around the new moon of Virgo, but I would say you can even take this like for the moon cycle. So from this new moon on September 17th right up into the new moon that is in October, probably, which is about the 15th, 16th, that we'll see that one peak, probably the 16th. So this is a journey in itself, and it's not going to happen overnight, right, guys? So this is something I think that's really working through for the divine masculine and feminine for this new moon cycle that is coming up from the 17th of September over into October 15th, 16th. So let me know how this has resonated, how it's feeling, how you're doing over the month. Send me a message, leave some comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, share these videos with those that you find that this might be helpful, supportive to them. And until next time, have a beautiful month.